Alrighty there, Instagram. Hey there, Facebook. Hope you're all doing magnificently. Today, we're going through 15 words and phrases that you must not use in your copywriting. Copywriting is an art. There's things to say, there's things not to say. I'm going to be talking about the 15 different words and phrases that you must not use if you want to be more effective with your message to your marketplace. Now, all of this I've learnt over the last 6 years of marketing, right? And I've learnt a lot of what not to say as well as what to say. And when it comes to copywriting, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you're going through 15 different phrases and words that you must not use in your campaigns if you want to be more effective. If you don't want to be more effective, that's okay, right? If you don't want to be more effective. But I would think that the reason why you guys are here today is because you want to be more effective in your marketing and you want to be more effective in what you're doing through your sales processes. So, and everything that you're doing at the moment. So what I want you to do, as you guys are tuning in, we're talking 15 phrases and words not to say in your marketing. So as you guys are tuning in, I want you to share the stream. I'm doing shout outs as per the usual. I don't know how much longer we're going to do this for as the audience grows, which is growing week in, week out too, by the way. So share the stream because I'm going to be giving you guys shout outs. If you can guess any one of these different 15, the odds are going up if you're hitting them, guys. If you can guess any one of these 15 phrases or words that you should not say in your copywriting, if you can guess any one of these, fuck, you guys are doing well. I'm going to give you 5 nights in Bali or 5 nights in Thailand as a result of guessing these. So we're talking 15 different things, 15 different words, 15 different phrases that you must not use. So number 1 of 15, I'm going to need you guys to count for me. Number 1 is using the word attempt. So a lot of the time people will say in their copywriting, attempt to do this, attempt to do something else. You could attempt to do this by yourself. All these types of like different things that people are going to say in their copywriting. Now, the word attempt is very adjective, right? So it seems it's not exactly a word that everyone's going to use every single day. So using that word, I would then simplify it more and use the word try. So you could try to do this by yourself. It is so much more effective. It's so much more straight to the point. So using the word attempt is really like a non-evident word. Using the word try is so much more effective, and it's going to help people get the picture quicker, which is what it's about. So we're talking 15 words and phrases not to use today. That's number 1, using the word attempt. Don't use that word, use try instead, okay? People are going to vibe a lot more with the word try than the word attempt. So that's number 1. Number 2 is at all times. Using the phrase at all times isn't going to work as effectively as you want it to, because at all times, it's like, what is at all times? Why not just be, you want to be more direct with your copywriting. At all times, I was thinking, so if you're using it in a phrase or you're using it in a sentence, I'm trying to think of its way that you could say this at all times. At all times, I am thinking of this. You would just say, I'm thinking of this, right? Instead of saying at all times, I'm thinking of ways to be able to help people. I'm always looking for ways to help people. You see the difference in the two? So you want to be using in your copywriting more of a straight to the point approach. So the second one, at all times, you would just say, I'm always thinking of this, okay? I'm looking for ways to do this, right? So as you guys are tuning in, if you share the stream, I'm giving shout outs to businesses today as well. If you guess any one of these 15, we've gone through 2 different ones so far. If you guess any of these different words or phrases not to use in copywriting, I'm going to give you a 5-night stay in Bali or a 5-night stay in Thailand as a result. That's accommodation covered. And you just get your flights there. That's it. Okay. Share the stream and your business gets a shout out. So that was number 2, using the phrase at all times. The third one is at the end of the day, right? Using in your copywriting at the end of the day, if all you were to do is this, if all you were to do is just buy this product at the end of the day, right? Just buy this product. You want to just say, just buy this product. If all this product did was, okay? So rewording things, being more direct and straight to the point when you're writing copy is incredibly, incredibly important. Like using all these words that really are quite fluffy words and being more direct and simplifying things. A lot of the time when you're writing copy, the more simple and straightforward it is with your headlines and the way you articulate things, the more effective you're going to be and the more results you're going to get. So don't say shit. Well, you could say shit. Shit has a negative connotation. So people thrive on negativity. So imagine this, right? And I'll talk about influential words this week that you can use. Imagine this. Imagine if you are looking to do business with a company and you go, okay, I'm going to go check out some reviews of that company first. So what you'll do is you'll go across to Google, you type in Google, you go into Google, and then you find the company finally on Google. Then from there, you look at reviews and you go through the reviews of that company. Now this company, this specific company, just imagine this, it's got 500 reviews. It's got a 4.9 out of 5 in reviews. And as you're going through, you're seeing all of this positive stuff, positive, positive, positive. And then all of a sudden you see this one negative review where this person's given a 1 star out of 5. Now, there was like 499 other reviews. And there just so happened to be one negative one. What do? You hone in on the negative one. So the word shit, for example, that is a negative word, grabbing my coffee, and using that negative word uses a cognitive bias of the brain called the negativity bias, and naturally people attract more so to things that are negative, okay? So coming back to copywriting, so there's things not to say, and then there's things that you can say, and keeping things more simple is better than beating around the bush. So using at the end of the day, instead of that, just saying do this instead, right? So reword that, make it more simple. The fourth one is belief. My belief is, instead of using the word belief and saying my belief is this, be more direct. Do this. Instead of this, do this. Be more direct with your approach. Belief, using my belief is, or anything like that through your copywriting. I believe firmly this. I believe this. Being more direct, more simple. If you leave things open, that could be potentially like somebody, for example, that isn't confident in doing something. My belief is someone that's probably not as confident in themselves. I believe you should is heaps more confident. So all of this projects across in someone's mind when they're reading through your copy. So that was the fourth one. I'm up to 4. 4 of 15. Remember, if you guys guess any of these as well, you will get 5 nights in Bali or 5 nights in Thailand. So before moving on to the next one, I'm going to see if anyone has got any correct. So, get out of there. So I'm looking through it all now. So, yay, on early. Wonderful, Serena. Thanks for jumping on the call. Gunna and Wanna. Eek. No, that's not any of them. Ola Boa Noite, Brazil. Hello from Brazil. Thanks for tuning in. I cannot speak Portuguese. I'm pretty sure it's Portuguese in Brazil, right? Don't say got. That one's a tough one. I haven't got that one there today. They can be used, but really you got to kind of reuse those a little bit. So not quite. Hi guys, don't say shit. Well, you can say shit. You just wouldn't be able to use it in advertising or sponsored posts because it could hurt someone's feelings, right? So shared 4 times. Congratulations, Donna. I'll give you a shout out very, very shortly as well. Going on to the next one. Big is another one, right? So using the word big in your copywriting. Instead of using the word big is like it's putting a picture in someone's mind of something being massive, right? So what I would suggest is looking to reword big and use a completely different word. I'm trying to think of a different word in my mind of that, right? So a lot of this I'm improvising with as well, guys. So while this has been planned, I'm also improvising with things as well to give you, because I want to give you guys examples, all right? So just bear with me in terms of being able to project these out. So instead of using big, start using numbers, okay? So or you could say in 30 days, or give someone a range between 37 to 59. So if you look at like our message is how to get 37 to 59 leads in 28 days or less using the battle plan method. So we've given a range. So we could have said how to get big amounts of leads coming through every single month, right? However, we've given a range instead. So I hope that gives you guys like a connotation of how you can go about rewording that. So using instead of big, using a range or using a number specifically. That was number 5. Number 6 is completely destroyed, okay? So using the phrase completely destroyed, just use destroyed. Don't have the word completely in it. Just use the word destroyed. Using I think, I just seen that one come up. Don't say I think. You definitely wouldn't say I think. It's not one that I've got here today though. Instead of saying I think is not it's not projecting confidence, and it's not showing that you know what you're talking about. So instead of doing that, you would use how to, or you would use learn how to, or do this, something instead of this, do this, right? Using these types of rewords to be able to project confidence through your copywriting, right? So destroyed, completely destroyed, just use the word destroyed instead. The completely should not even be there in your copywriting. It's completely disregarding the word itself. In a copywriting perspective, that is. So use the word destroyed instead. The next one, so that was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7, so that's 6 done. Number 7 is due to. So we are due to do this. We are doing this is what you want to use instead. Hope you guys all have your coffee as well. I've got my coffee and it's good today. So instead of using, number 7 is how, instead of using due to, just say do this, or yes, just do this, or it's not due to doing this, it's doing this, okay? So rewording it, making it more simple. For those of you, clients of mine who are in the 300 Mastermind, what I want you guys to do, if you're using any of this in your copywriting at the moment, which you shouldn't be, I want you guys to rework some of this within your websites. If it's used on your websites, it's used on any of your landing pages or anything like that, just share all of this into the group so we can give you guys some feedback. So using the word due to is, you would just say, so it rained today due to a hole in the ozone layer, right? You just say it rained today. It didn't rain due to anything. It just rained today. That's what you would say. should is the next one. So that's number 9. I think we're up to 9. Should. Instead of saying should, be a lot more direct with your copywriting, okay? So using the word should is not projecting confidence to somebody. It's not projecting that somebody is really confident in what they do. So this should work, this will work is what you would use instead. So using the word should is not showing confidence for a reader that is reading through your blog, that is reading through your website, that is reading through your message on your Facebook ads or your Instagram ads or your Google ads or whatever it is that you're running. So switching it across to should, instead of should, just say will, or projecting something that is more confidence through that. Now, the next one, add up. Now, up is completely disregarding the add when it comes to copywriting. So what you want to do is you want to then completely get rid of the up altogether. So if you're using the phrase add up, you would just say add 37 to 59 leads in 28 days or less. So when that comes to writing headlines, when that comes to long form copy, short-term copy, and that short form copy, when doing all of this, you're switching all of it up, right? So you are using other words that are more simple, yet more effective, that produce confidence in somebody, or is tapping into their mind in some way, shape, or form, right? So this is what all of this is doing, by the way. So add up, get rid of the up, use add instead. It's more confident. The next one is analysis. He did the analysis. Instead of using when we did the analysis on this project, you would use we analyzed this project. So it's not complete and utter overkill when it comes to projecting through your ads, right? So you want to be using a lot more effective ways to be able to project all of this across two people. So instead of using we did the analysis, we analyzed this. We analyzed X, okay? It's so much more effective and it's heaps more simple. So for those of you joining in just now, we're going through 15 words and phrases not to use in your copywriting. So 15, we're now up to, I don't even know how many. I'm just going through the last of my list. We're on to basically the last third. So we just went through so far, attempt, don't use attempt. At all times, don't use at all times. At the end of the day, belief, big, completely destroyed due to, don't use about, don't use should, don't use add up, get rid of up, don't use analysis, use the word we analyzed or we did analyze instead. The next one is as yet. We haven't worked this out as yet. Don't use that particular word. Be more specific, right? As to how you want to go about saying it. So be specific and say, we worked this out. If you haven't worked this out as yet, instead of using that, if you haven't, just use if you haven't worked this out, right? Don't use as yet on the end. It's just overkill. Be more specific, more simple for people. The next one is ease. So we're on to the last couple now. So I believe this is 13 right now. So ease. For those of you as well who, can you guys imagine this for a moment? I want all of you guys just to imagine this. Imagine, I don't know if you've ever had situations where your children, for example, they might be having challenges going out talking to people. They might be having some challenges around, speaking in public, for example. They might be having challenges even speaking up in class, and that might be even affecting things like their learning as well. I don't know if you've ever had kids who have gone through any situations like this in the past, but a lot of all this can be solved very, very simply as well. It's very easy to follow. All you got to do is just find ways to take your kids out of their comfort zones and help them project and get more confidence when speaking in public or speaking in front of people or meeting new people as well. If you've ever had these types of challenges, then that's exactly what's covered by Donna, who's actually on this stream right now. She actually helps kids create more confidence and be able to project themselves, learn quicker, and be able to stand up in public and talk in front of people in a variety of different situations, and even be able to do it improvly as well. So you definitely, if you're having any challenges with your kids and their confidence, you definitely want to be following Donna, who is part of our 300 Mastermind community. And she's also on this stream every single day learning as well. So if you're looking for any type of, ways to be able to increase confidence, not even in yourself, so not only just yourself, but kids as well, you definitely want to be following Donna, who's on this live stream today. So just follow her on Facebook, and I'm sure she'll be able to throw in some free sessions or a free session for you to really just sort of work out what you can do in order to increase that confidence, not only in yourself, but also your kids as well. Okay, so go and follow Donna for all of you that are on this live stream right now. Next is ease. I mentioned ease. Instead of she did this with ease, she'll say this person did this easily, right? This was easy. Be more direct, be more straightforward, be more simple. Instead of using the word ease, use simple, okay? The next one is give in, okay? She didn't give in. Instead of using that word, she didn't quit. It's more straightforward, more simple, more direct. Use that instead. The next one is initial. So initially, we did this. Instead of that, just use the first step. So be more straightforward, more direct with things. So instead of using in the initial consultation, in the first consultation. Straightforward, simple, easy to understand English for somebody. Okay, so that's it for the 15 different words and phrases. Now, copywriting isn't a exciting thing to talk about subject-wise, right? However, it is very, very essential for anybody to really understand, if anything, to be more effective in your Facebook ad campaigns, be more effective when people come across to your website, to ensure that someone's going to get access to a free consultation of yours, whatever it is. Understanding what it shouldn't be used then is also helping you be put into a place to be more effective with ways to be able to be more effective. Because really, by switching up some of these words can be the difference between somebody coming to your website and saying, no, it doesn't solve my problem. I'll go back to Google and I'll search again. To the difference from someone saying, okay, this is what I'm after. I'm going to get started with you. That's literally the difference between using poor copy and using good copy. Okay, being less effective with your copywriting to being more effective with your copywriting. If you don't know what doesn't work, then you won't know what will work as well. So it's about testing, trialing, having an awareness of, what not to say and how to say things more effectively. The more simple that you get with your copywriting, the more effective you will be with it. I'm sure you would have heard the phrase of underselling and overselling. Simple is more effective. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm sure you've all heard of these particular phrases. Say less, mean more, okay? All these different phrases are so effective and just little things that you've got to do to really be more effective with your advertising. So knowing what not to say is also putting you into a place of what to say and how to be more effective. All of these mistakes and all of these things that I've come across is all from personal experience and from people that I've learnt from as well. A lot of what not to say I've learnt from a guy called Neil Patel. He's exceptional when it comes to copywriting as well. So a lot of all of these particular strategies of what not to say is a lot of it still down to experience as well. And you want to really understand all of this, if anything, so you guys can be more effective. And that's what every single live, every single day is built to do for you guys. See, I don't get paid. I say this to you guys every day, but I just do it to be able to get a point across. To do these live streams every day is a decent chunk out of the day, because I spend half an hour to 45 minutes of the time on the call, but it's also the preparation that goes into it. It's the research to give you guys good examples of, you know, what to do, what not to do. It's extracting all of that out of my mind as well, and projecting that to you guys in very simple form on the live videos. So, I mean, I don't get paid for any of this. It's really just because I want to help you guys out. And there's nobody else that's spending the time to do this, to help you guys be more effective, to help you guys get the results that you truly you actually truly want to get as well, right? So, and nobody else is doing any of this. And we're going live every single day, even weekends. So it's like Saturday, 12 o'clock, Sunday, 12 o'clock Perth, Western Australia time, Monday to Sunday, 12 o'clock Perth, Western Australia time, every single day, to ensure that you guys are getting the strategies, to ensure that you guys are getting the tips, to ensure that you guys are getting exactly what you need every single day to get a result. And that's exactly why I'm doing it, because at the moment, everybody else has gone quiet in this space, and they're not doing this for you guys. They're not giving you guys strategies, not giving you things that you can go away, you can physically take away and implement in step-by-step formats, right? Hence the reason, right, I do my best to give you examples of everything as well, so that you know what not to say, and then you know what to say. And I'll be taking questions as well. What questions do you guys have for me right now? Remember, the only silly question is the question that you do not ask. If you do not ask a question on this live stream, you will not get an answer. So right now I'm going to be taking questions from you guys. And if you've got questions around copywriting, that's exactly what I'm going to be covering for you now. Live on the stream, all you got to do is ask the question. For any of you that share this stream, I will give your business a shout out. As of today, I've reached, just in the last 28 days, just under 54,000 people. From this, after this live stream, that is going to be even bigger again. I would suggest it's probably going to be between 54 to 55 and a half, just under 56,000 people that have viewed this in the last, viewed all of my videos, my page, everything, been in contact with me in the last 28 days, right? So all of this is for you guys. Absolutely every little bit of this is for you guys. So if you just get a shout out from me on the stream, that's then extracting a very small amount of my audience that is going to see these live streams across to you. And every bit of being able to get traffic, every bit of being able to, you know, serve a new potential client, to get in front of more people, is around attention. If you can get some attention from my live streams, plus get the credibility of me shouting you out on these live streams as well. People pay for shout outs from pages on Facebook and Instagram. People pay hundreds of dollars just for a shout out. So quite easily, I could just monetize the whole shout out thing. And I could say, hey, you know, $500 a month, I'll give you shout outs on my live streams. Okay. However, I choose not to do that because I want to help. I could quite easily do that, and I could sell that as an attention grabber, because a lot of our live streams reach anywhere from worst case like 700-800 people right through to the highest we've got is just over 3,000 from one live stream. That's just organic, by the way. That's without any paid advertising put into place. And this is in a world right now where everybody is saying that organic is dead. And I haven't got a huge following compared to a lot of people do on Facebook, right? So there's people that have millions and millions of followers, and I'm here. Everything's a journey. Everything's about adding value to the audience that you do have. It doesn't matter if you have 10, 20, 100 or 100,000, entertain the audience that you do have, and everything will come back to you in return. So everything that I do here for you guys is to be able to help you out, to be able to help you get more attention. Nobody else is doing this on the whole of the internet, where they'll give you shout outs, where they'll join in everyday live, where they will give you all of this free info because they'll believe that if they just give you all of this stuff, then you're not going to buy from them, or, you're not going to, you're never going to buy from them in the future or anything, right? So all of this is because I want to help you guys out. And because I want to help you guys out, this is what I'm doing every day, live, every single day, 12 o'clock Perth, Western Australia time. I'm giving you free tips, free strategies, free implementational stuff live here on this page for you guys to get the help that you need. The next level to that is I'm giving you guys free 3 days to our 300 mastermind. After that, it's only $7 a week, which is less than 2 cups of coffee every single week. Okay, $7 a week to get access to all of my marketing and all of my sales strategies, everything. Not part of it, like a lot of other people do. They just give you part of a strategy and say, go away and implement that. And then they got another upsell where it's you can buy this to add on to this and it will work hand in hand. It's like you get access to absolutely everything there. Absolutely everything. The marketing strategies, the paid landing pages, the systems, the everything that you possibly can need to be able to grow a profitable business on social media is all there giving you access. You go to someone else and you could pay 10, 15, 20 grand for this. I'm giving you access to that, as well as a live stream every week. Nobody else is doing this. Really, if you can't afford or can't make sense of $7 a week, which is only just under $11 Australian a week, that's 2 cups of coffee. If you can't make sense of that to get access to everything, then you're not going to make another 100 grand in business. And that's the cold, hard truth. Beg, borrow, steal, get started in it. It's free for the first 3 days. And after that, then just choose $7 a week if you can't afford to pay it in full or whatever, right? $7 a week, get started. It's so simple. And people go, oh my God, Jared, you're selling. This is not selling. This is not even a product that pays for business expenses. Like, you cannot build a business on $7 a week, right? Where you build a business is on $5, $10, $20, $30,000, $100,000 products. You do not build a business on $7 a week. Sorry. For anyone that says you can build a whole business on that, you won't, right? When you get up to 2,000 subscribers, maybe, then it makes a lot more, profitable for a business. However, like in initial stages of this type of stuff, it does nothing for you. Nothing as a business. $7 a week. That's it. Cancel at any time. Get access to everything. No holdbacks. Get started. So I'll put a link that you guys can use to check out some info on that. Some of you will want a little bit more info, which is okay. I'll just put it in here. /300-mastermind. Right. So you guys can get access to that and check it out there. As I said, it's just a way to be able to help you guys out. So it's like, all of these live streams I do every week are just every single day, 12 o'clock Perth, Western Australia time, just there to help you guys out. That's all. You can get access to that for 3 days, and it's only freaking $7 a week. That's it. Access to everything. There's full explainer video on the page as well, so you can kind of get a more in-depth idea as to how the strategy works. But consistently, on average, our clients do between 37 to 59 leads every single 28-day period using it. On average, our clients do. Some people do a lot more than that as well. So just go across, get access to that for here on Facebook. It's in the comments. If you guys on Instagram want access to it, just shoot me a message. All right. That's it for today. I'm going to wind this up. Just see if there's any more questions going on at this stage. If not, I am going to close this one off. Hi, everyone, for free speech drama lessons. Fantastic. Go follow Donna, everybody. How to get reminders that you're live. As soon as this live finishes, it should come up with get reminder. Other than that, if you go up to the top of the page on mobile, there's a section called follow, and then you should be able to use select see first after that. If not, on desktop, you can do the exact same thing. Click on follow or hover over follow on desktop at the top of the page or your laptop, and then click see first, and then you get notified for everything that I do every single day. And every single day we go live with different strategies. So yesterday we spoke about how to troubleshoot Facebook ads and how to make them run more effective and how to get them to convert. The day before that, which was Saturday, we ran through, how to, the process I go through to structure and put in place successful Facebook ad campaigns. And all last week was heaps of different types of business topics, etc. As well. So you guys have probably at least 10 hours just over the last week, or close enough to 7 to 10 hours worth of content over the last week there that you can absorb, which is completely free. For those of you that are serious, join the 300 Mastermind, because that'll give you everything you need. There is somewhere you can click either on this page. Oh yeah, cool. So you were answering the question. I get Jared, pop up small box, get the computer. Awesome. Wonderful, Serena, I need that. Super grateful. I'm glad that you really enjoy it, Donna, because it's not all about the information. It's also about the implementation for all of you that are on this call as well. So I not only want you guys to be able to just absorb the information, and I don't just leave it on the page for it just to sit there. I leave it on the page there so you guys can come back later on. You can rewatch it. You can take some more notes. And you can do that anytime that you want. It's there, it's available, it's public. Most other people for this content, they'll say, I want a name, email, and contact number, if anything like that, to be able to get access. This is all completely free. So you can come back, take notes, but more importantly, all of you, I want you all to implement something. I don't want it just to be another video you watch on Facebook. I want you to implement something. More questions. So, hey, Angelo, how are you? What do we got? Long time no see. That's my link. Anyone new joining 300 Mastermind, we have a webinar at 2 p.m. Yes, today, 1.5 hours from now. Yes, so we do have our 300 Mastermind call today as well. It does actually give you access to a referral network, which I haven't mentioned to anyone as well. So we do encourage our members to connect and share referrals with each other as well, all in addition to be able to help people through this time, of course. So thanks so much for mentioning that as well, Serena. Super pumped for you to be on this today. Welcome, Prema, as well, man. We're wrapping it up now. Hope all's been well. Give me a call, bro. You'd never call me anymore. All right, just call me. I feel so left out, bro. I like it. It's really saddening me that you don't call me anymore, right? So disappointed, bro. I wanted to leave this live stream on a really positive note, but I can't because you came on and you make me sad, man, because you never call me these days. I don't feel the love anymore, bro. I don't feel the love. Prema Smith is a good friend of mine in Tasmania. We've been friends for many years. He's actually calling me now. However, he knows I'm on live stream. What the heck? See, this is when he calls me, guys. Right now, he's calling me and he's interrupting Instagram feed. What is going on here? All right, so we're going to wrap this up, guys. All done for today. Remember, if you don't fight for your own freedom, nobody else will. So you must get out there, take action, make it happen. And, if any of you guys want Prema to call, just message him and get him to call you, because he never calls me unless I'm on a live stream or I'm on a call or whatever. or even he just decides sometimes, I think, not to call me back. So remember, if you don't fight for your own freedom, nobody else will, guys. So get out there, take action, make it happen. See you guys tomorrow, 12 o'clock, Perth, Western Australia time, for the next episodes of Coffee with Jared.